Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Critical Mode Bonanza.
This time without
Featuring
Brian.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Electric Boogaloo.
And Knuckles. Please. Please. Of all that is pure and holy in this world, try to have that be the part name if it fits.
Why are you trying to kill the boy? Let him live! Let the boy live!
That's not gonna fit as a part name.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
I don't fit.
Oh, I'm a little sad. You know what?
What?
I might have to leave this world. I don't know if I can deprive Brian of his favorite organization member.
So I was going to bring up some things I learned in between.
Oh, fucking really?
Alright.
What?
It's nothing. You can keep playing. My the editor's note. This isn't going to really affect the footage or anything, but sometimes my Elgato decides. You know the settings that you set? Well, fuck you.
So, like, I was going to cover some things that I learned in between parts, but I'm gonna wait until Brian shows up to cover those, because I don't want to be redundant and, like, say the points more.
Anywho,
Ahem.
so
And then once.
my capture card decided to change some settings, but just ignore that. It's fine. The video is gonna come out fine. I just noticed a bunch of settings changed.
So, that's Detective Pikachu, boys.
Detective Pikachu the movie.
Personally, I think the trailer itself looks okay, but the Falcon looked terrible.
The best part about the Detective Pikachu movie, apparently it's gonna get a PG-13 rating.
There was the joke. He's telling you to shove it in the trailer.
No, but like, someone made a joke. PG-13 rules. Modern PG-13 movies, you can say fuck once, and as long as you do not say fuck more than once, you can keep a PG-13 rating.
So you're telling me we can have Pikachu?
Pikachu can say fuck, and if Pikachu says fuck once, they can keep a PG-13.
Wouldn't that shatter so many childs? Like, that would just shatter their expectations.
We know you're a hero. That's right.
I also love how everyone's like, why is it Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, why isn't him, actually?
Everyone wanted Danny DeVito.
Because... why?
What do you mean, why?
What was the reason for the Danny DeVito thing?
You don't remember the reason everyone wanted Danny DeVito?
No. No, I don't.
I'm not a selfish guy. I'm not like those high
How does he not remember that?
Olympus. I stand for the masses.
Do you remember why?
No, I have no idea why.
Oh.
Is he not the one who is he the one who voices him in the game?
No.
God, no. But it does involve the game. The one voice actor in the game sounds very close to Danny DeVito.
And there was that thing of, like, when the Japanese trailer dropped, people put the Pikachu clips, they put lines Danny DeVito had in various movies over the Pikachu.
Basically, because the game kind of sounded like him, people kind of wanted him for the movie, but it's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, damn it.
You'll never see your girlfriend again.
I just want to point out that in the last game, the last turn we fought in was the Hades Cup, but now it's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that shows the escalation right here.
But what I want to know is in Kingdom Hearts 3, will we have tournaments? I hope so. I would assume so. And if we do, are we going to go one step further and have tournaments from the gods and have like the Aphrodite Cup? But more importantly, is there gonna be a Zeus Cup?
Probably. The kind of talk about the game for me, and I think we had brought this Like as you know, we've shat on character designs kind of multiple times. Because Nomura's...
Hey, also, I just want to point out, this is the only time in a cutscene where this is relevant. This group of Heartless have a name.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the first game.
I know, but this is in the cutscene.
Your point?
I just think that's funny.
Anyway,
it's being referenced.
Anyway, we've shat on Nomura's character design before, because frankly, most of them are kind of fucking awful. But, like, I want to know, why is Goofy's character design actually really good? He has, like, no belts and zippers on him.
I'm sure if we look hard enough, we'll find it.
No, if you look, he looks fairly normal. Donald has the fucking
What
zipper
in
hat.
the world?
And that happened.
Well-
Holy damage output Batman.
Well, fuck you. Fuck you for personifying as that Heartless.
Huh. These Heartless aren't fucking around. Guess you could say they're really on a roll. That's funny because it's the ball type heart. That's a Morning Star, right?
Yes?
Or that was their side variant in 358 over 2 days. Is it the regular version? Because I remember one of the versions in 358 over 2 days was called a Morning Star.
Good job, Goofy. I knew we could count on you. So look, I took like no damage that time.
Yep. Basically. One of my favorite pictures, and I will always bring it up, especially when we're playing Kingdom Hearts, because the picture is the Kingdom Hearts Goofy. It's Goofy with a gun. Of course I have a clock. I'm Goofy. I'm not stupid.
Look, it's bad alert.
Then I have this picture of Sora and Kairi dabbing in front of Riku.
Isn't that what you... that was the first thing you had on screen in the first part of Chain of Memories, right?
Maybe?
I think? I feel like yes. I remember you saying you did that.
The picture's great!
Something else that's... something else that's great, the magic, elemental enemies, all of them are named after a color and something music related.
Yes.
And I love that name schema. Though the only one I can remember is Emerald Serenade, which is the worst one.
Shut up, Carson. It's like Voldemort. You do not speak its name lest you give it power. Emerald Serenade, I think, would have been kind of funny once, but that game has a hard-on for those.
Well, you know, we are kind of... That game is, being a DS game, kind of marred by technical limits, so they're going to have to repeat content a lot. A lot.
Anyhow, wouldn't it be some shit if I wasn't recording?
We haven't... He hasn't saved, so that's actually not that bad.
True enough, but
We're not far enough into this.
recording's on, though.
Okay, let's review.
We're not streaming, though.
Hey look, it's the best thing from Final Fantasy X.
That is my crime.
And the best thing from Hercules.
Inexcusable.
Huh,
Ooh,
it is.
Good, very good.
What's wrong with Orin?
I mean,
He's never acted that way before.
that's true whether you discount the other characters
Okay,
or
so
not.
you made one lousy mistake. You exist.
Hercules as a movie is kind of
So, I
bad.
mean, Carson, neither one of those statements were really a shot at either one of those franchises. I mean, they're true either way.
Defeat Hercules.
And his meddling friends.
What? No.
Hey, anyone remember that Hercules TV show where they had a crossover with Aladdin?
Don't tell me you've forgotten who's in charge.
Yeah, that's because Disney really wanted them to be in the same universe.
I have several problems with that.
It was a thing Disney wanted.
Anyone remember the Timon and Pumbaa spinoff?
Wow, even Auron got an amiibo.
We're clear. Hades.
Too bad, you know, it's imbued with the powers of the underworld.
Just like
I was hoping someone would say that.
Sean, it's just an amiibo.
So that's how he's controlling Orin.
You know what my favorite amiibo fact is? You know why people stopped caring about those?
Alright.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival?
Goddamn.
No, that's literally the reason. After they released that game, everyone hated amiibos and gave up on them as a concept.
God damn.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival killed amiibos single-handedly. Which I feel kind of bad for the Animal Crossing team because they just wanted their...
Sora?
They just wanted, like, some fun Animal Crossing, and they wanted to
Well,
do
and
some...
originally Amiibo Festival, it was actually going to be a free-to-play downloadable game that you were required to use Amiibos to play, but because it's, you know, free-to-play, that's how they would have made money, but apparently somewhere along the line it got a physical version and was like, you know, $60 and all that. I think it was 60.
I'm on it.
Might have been a bit more because of the Amiibos.
People don't like Amiibo Festival. It's like Mario Party if the RNG was worse.
And somehow more boring.
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
Love or hate, like the Game Grumps, them playing Amiibo Festival, there's a clip of, like, Aaron was losing the entire game. They're like 5 minutes from finishing. He gets one roll where he makes like 25,000 bells.
Yeah, and I watched someone in a Mario Party 2, the supposedly most fair and balanced one, basically go in a circle 2 times, getting like 2 stars. They got a star, but because of
What I want to know is, who sat there and said, you know, in Mario Party, you have to sit in the same car and go around the map together.
I feel
That was them trying to balance out the unfair RNG.
and the fact that I feel this is kind of a fact a lot of people don't acknowledge was Mario Party. By the end of the game, everyone is basically off doing their own thing, and they only really interact when being a dick to each other, like stealing stars or something.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
In the Super Mario Party, which I love how they changed the name because I guess they realized calling it Mario Party 11 gives a kind of bad impression for a lot of things, even though it's technically nowhere near the 11th Mario Party. I think it's actually more around the 15th. I think there were
some...
there was a GBA game, so that would be 12. There's the E-Reader game, so that's 13. There was Mario Party DS, so that's 14, and I think there were 2 3DS games, so then I actually believe it's 15, 16. So yeah, that happened.
If you want to go around the map and do your own thing, then you would like the mode in Super Mario Party where all 4 people are playing on the board at the same time. You do not take turns. You just play.
That's like, how does that even work?
That is a mode.
Sounds amazing.
All 4 people.
That sounds like an absolute clusterfuck.
It
That's
is.
the fun part.
You don't take turns in this mode. You just go around the...
I think my favorite thing about Super Mario Party is the custom dice a lot of characters have, because a bunch of those custom dice are fucking insane. Like Bowser's custom dice, yeah, you can actually finally play Bowser in this one. Dice in this game, they only go to 6, but that's because the boards are much smaller and the turn limit are smaller as well, because Nintendo wanted like the game to basically be quicker and faster paced, essentially trimming out all the, you know, bullshit and stuff. But I believe Bowser's dice, it was like 3 zeros, 8, 9, 10. That's what his custom dice is. So you either move not at all, or you move a shit ton. And some people may say that doesn't sound that good, but like I said, because in this game everything is smaller, dice only go up to 6. So when you get a good roll with Bowser's custom die, you actually move farther than most people.
So you don't want to play a Mario Party mode where everyone's moving at the same time and you don't take turns?
No!
I do.
That's a terrible idea.
Also, we're coming back to this.
Now that we're a big boy.
Yeah, what level were we before? Like level 8?
When can you first come to this world?
We've been... That was decades ago! It's been 3,000 years! Now we're recording through this game at a rate where I haven't uploaded any. So at the time of recording, I haven't posted or edited any of this crap.
You're still in the middle of editing things for Chain of Memories, you poor bastard.
Fuck this boss. This is like
Christ.
the dumbest shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, oh, you're trying to attack, and then I get the health down, and there's just no reaction command. Because of course there's fucking not. And I'm like, I got the health down, I'm next to the book, give me the reaction command.
Whenever I edit, I don't know how much I cut out because
Damn it! Get me out of
sometimes
this
I'll
fucking
leave.
book.
Sometimes I leave in our commentary. Other times I'll cut around because I don't like showing too much death.
I feel like the reason that this fight is so terrible is because someone at Square hated reading.
And then we have, like, you want to talk about mass painful editing? Ukulele retro arcade games.
Well, those are just bad in general.
Person, you say that, but I had to edit out.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! You son of a bitch! Yeah, you say the retro arcade games, but did you have to painstakingly look over like an hour and a half of footage every time?
Well, I also feel like part of the problem, I don't want to be this guy was that, but it is technically the truth. We didn't have to 100% the game. We could have actually just got the, minimum requirement.
Oh my god!
But I had to prove my E-Peen was big. Because I heard getting 100% in ukulele was a stupid mess.
And it is.
Oh, it totally is. I did it.
Imagine if you could just hit the book out of this.
Give me the reaction command!
Goofy, what are you doing?
So yeah, this boss battle is terrible.
Yeah. That fight was ass. But at least we were finally able to close the book on this.
Just hate that boss. The refight's even worse.
I've been waiting to use that. Finally close the book on him. We can move on to the next chapter.
I literally don't understand who thought that up.
Uh-huh. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what do you think of the Zexion boss battle overall? And if you ever attempted to beat this fight, how long did it take you to beat him? I find it funny that Sean thinks this fight is incredibly stupid and a little bit random, when you could make an argument a large portion of this game is like that. I'm not saying this is a good boss fight, and I generally agree. I just find it funny that Out of everything in this game, Sean thinks this fight is a bridge too far, when I could still make an argument that a good portion of this game, especially on critical mode, is like that. Because the biggest problem with critical mode is how much damage you take, making a lot of things way more tedious. This boss fight in particular is incredibly dumb because of the book gimmick. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.